Hi, this is my friend Ben, and yep, he's at it again. This time he set it up to Aspen, Colorado for a soup competition. He's also caught wind of the Rocky Mountain Oyster, which is local to the Aspen community. So join us while he travels across the country in the search for the Rocky Mountain Oysters, all in the name of chowda.
It's the beginning of my Colorado adventure, leaving Brooklyn for the open road, the American dream. Just passed through Colorado state line. Doesn't look too different from Kansas. This is welcome to my room in Aspen, Colorado, where outside it's 25 degrees and messy, really messy. Right there. Unbelievable. Came to the right place. This is great. I use the term chowder very loosely. This stew is fitting right into my criteria for good stuff.
So Ben has made it to town, made a few friends, done some skiing, sculpting, and a little bit of research, but he's yet to find the Rocky Mountain Oyster. Ben figures he'll have more luck with a team of huskies and a dog sled searching the creek sides that run through Snowmass Mountain. So right now, he's on his way to a dog kennel and to find his Rocky Mountain Oysters.
I'm ready!
Getting ready! Silver! Puget! Up!
We're off!
Woo! Bye-bye!
So I'm looking for the Rocky Mountain Oyster. We're taking a world-class dog team out to search for the oyster. They know exactly how to find a Rocky Mountain Oyster. We think this could be the spot. What do you think, John?
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a spot where the oysters like to congregate.
This is it, huh?
And these fast-flowing ripples,
Yep.
that's where they hang out. So
Okay.
this is a pretty good spot.
All right. John knows where to find the Rocky Mountain Oyster. So I'm going to climb through this snow. They like to be close to the shore, right?
Very close.
Very close. How big are they normally?
They're a little bit smaller, like the size of a softball.
Our first brook turned up no oysters. I'm gonna keep looking. Maybe in the next stream we'll get lucky. Creek. There's the creek. Okay, we just went by our second creek. The dogs didn't stop, so that makes me think there's no oysters. So we're just gonna keep going.
What we're looking for here, this is prime Rocky Mountain oysters. They like this really fast-flowing water.
Okay.
It's typical right here, this kind of white water.
Awesome. Had no idea what a Rocky Mountain oyster was, and it's been an endless hunt for this little creature. And so far, all I've heard is these Coloradans talk about them. John said he just saw one break the surface. I can't say that I saw it, but
it's a polarized lenses.
It's a polarized lenses. Apparently, you have to be from the Rocky Mountains to really see these sneaky little creatures. We're losing light. We're down to our last few minutes of the journey. We haven't uncovered any oysters, so I'm gonna keep searching. It's getting real dark and cold out here.
Ben has no luck finding the Rocky Mountain Oysters in the mountains, so he decides a more conventional way of finding oysters, riverside, at the base of the mountain, while doing a little bit of fly fishing.
Well, the hunt continues for the Rocky Mountain Oyster. Today we're checking along the banks of the Roaring Fork here in Aspen. You can see behind me, this is the Roaring Fork, where it is rumored the Rocky Mountain oysters grow. But as of yet, all we've caught is beautiful, beautiful brown trout and a few rainbow trout as well. What can you tell me, Chris, about the Rocky Mountain oysters? I'm looking for where they hide.
Fresh ones.
Fresh ones.
Yeah, that's the key. I think they pull pretty hard. It's one of my top 3.
Top 3 spots for the Rocky Mountain Oyster?
Yeah, for sure. They don't like people.
Okay.
You know, you gotta go to the secret spots. Oh, I've seen huge ones. Yeah, you gotta have polarized lenses if you're looking for the oyster.
Nice.
You're not gonna see them without them.
How come there are no oysters here?
I think they're here. I think they're just hiding up under the ice.
They're hiding?
Yeah.
They're these like shelves, and Chris thinks they're hiding underneath, which makes some sense because it's so cold out. Chris is fishing underneath the bridge there, and I'm scouting for oysters on top of the bridge because I can get a good look down and hopefully get lucky. Nothing yet though.
Tough day on the Roaring Fork for the oysters. They, you know, they're out there. They just weren't biting today.
I don't know, man. All these folks in Colorado tell me this is where to find them. I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, just gonna have to keep on looking.
I swear to God, we've tried every single river, every brook, every stream, every lake. I've tried in the woods. I've tried under rocks. I've tried under snow. I cannot find an oyster here in Colorado to save my life.
With no luck finding the Rocky Mountain oysters while fly fishing, Ben does a little bit of research with the locals, and he finds out why.
I've been a little misguided in my search for the Rocky Mountain oyster, but I believe we've come to find our source. This is my buddy Felix's farm up here in the high country of Colorado. We're about 15-20 minutes out of Aspen. This guy does it right. Free range cattle, fed nothing but organic grass right off the farm. Felix makes all his own biodiesel fuel, runs his tractor, runs his pickup. So you're looking at a self-supported farm here. Beautiful, beautiful acreage up here. Sheep, dogs, horses, cattle, and sure enough, our Rocky Mountain oysters. I found Felix and I found my oysters. Turns out, Rocky Mountain Oyster's not at all what I thought it was. I've come up to the high country. Here's Felix in his tractor. Hey man, how are ya? What's going on?
A little snowstorm, I think.
I guess so. I hear you got some Rocky Mountain Oysters for us.
Nice one.
All right, take me to the spot, man.
All right. Here they are.
Beautiful.
Rocky Mountain oyster in the spring when the babies are born. 2-3 months into them, you don't want a bunch of bulls around, so you cut them. That's where you used to slice them open, and then as a part of the ritual, they actually eat them right there over the fire.
Whoa!
The cowboys did. But these days we do it in a much more humane way. We have rubber bands. We actually restrict the blood flow to them, and then they eventually just fall off.
Okay.
So we do not provide Rocky Mountain oysters to eat. But in the past, that's what they did. They slit the sack, cut the walls out, and that castrated them.
Wow. The Rocky Mountain oyster is not found in a brook. It's found not in a river, not in a stream, but in a field. At the back end of a cow, or a bull to be more precise.
You hadn't had much luck finding Rocky Mountain oysters, you and Randy?
No, we haven't. We've been looking in the wrong spots.
So maybe springtime we can come around, we'll have to get the knife out and get you a couple. Get Randy up here to fry them for us.
That'd be good.
I'm sure it'd be pretty edible.
So this is Randy, and this is Randy's kitchen. They're prepping for the soup competition. And yep, those are the Rocky Mountain oysters. They managed to find some from a local who had a few on stock in the wine cellar, and they make themselves a chowder. They take it to the soup competition, and the crowd loves it.